Better Than the Movies is overrated. Here are a bunch of books that I think take everything this is trying to do and do it so much better. If you're looking for enemies to lovers, look no further than Highly Suspicious, Unfairly Cute. This is an academic rival's enemies to lovers. And it's incredible banter, even though it's not like my official pick for banter. It's top notch. Our two main characters hate each other, but they have to team up for a survival camp in the woods, and the mixture of the tension between them and the forced proximity is just like amazing. My pick for banter also will go for enemies to lovers as well, and it is Today, Tonight, Tomorrow by Rachel and Solomon. The banter in this book is the best contemporary romance banter I have ever read. The way that these two snipe each other always has me grinning like an idiot. The way that it flows so naturally while still being one of the funniest things I've ever read is just astounds me. I don't know how Rachel and Solomon does it, but she does it better than anybody else. If you like fake dating in order to get the one, you should try Finally Fits by Marisa Kinter. Of course, it doesn't quite work out like that. When does it ever? This one is also like childhood friends to lovers, except they were estranged for a little bit in there, which makes the tension and the angst even more immaculate. Fitz is also a fashion Instagrammer, so social media plays a really interesting role in this story, and I absolutely love it. If you're looking for Boy Next Door, we grew up together. How did I not see that he was in front of me this entire time? You absolutely need to try 10 Blind Dates by Ashley Elston. It's also an ode to like the big, messy, overbearing family, because Sophie's entire extended family, plus Wes, who's like basically a member of their family, have all teamed up to send her on 10 blind dates in order to get over her ex and find the one. This one's a bit of a cheat because it's not a romance, it's actually a thriller, and also because I'm comparing the love interest in this book to Liz, but I much preferred how Iris's like vintage, fluffy, girly look is handled as opposed to Liz's, so. And then finally, the one aspect of Better Than the Movies that I really don't have any notes on that I think was handled really, really well is parent loss and grief and growing up without your mother in your life and all of the ways that that still affects you years after the fact. I think that that was handled really beautifully. I also think that that was handled really beautifully in You Don't Have a Shot. I wouldn't say this is like better or worse than that at all. I just think if you liked that aspect of this, you will also really like that aspect of this book as well. This is also enemies to lovers, and I do like the enemies to lovers in this better than the Movies, but I think they both beautifully handle grief, and I recommend both of them for that aspect. This is a sapphic summer camp enemies to lovers sports romance, and I cannot recommend it more. Raquel Marie is one of my favorite authors ever.